Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys here coming at you this evening. Gonna do an opening of a double pack, a Battle Droid versus Phase 2 Clone Trooper. But before you watch it anymore, let's hit that like and subscribe button so you can get notifications of the reviews. Hey, so got this, it's small. This isn't very big in scope when you compare it to anything else. So I don't have another regular Black Series figure, but I do have Joe Classified, or well, I've got this and here it is, Joe. Joe Classified. Here's a regular. Black Series boxes aren't super smaller, not much, but this one is a lot smaller. I feel like I need a Black Series box, but I don't have one handy. Well, anyway, that's all I had handy. So, anyway, it looks small. I've seen people post where they said, "Man, this thing looks like it's a vintage collection." Package, and it does really. I mean, there's the deluxe vintage collection package is probably actually standing about that much taller. So when you think about it, and probably about that much wider. I mean, about a half inch to an inch on either side. But this is what it is, and I double checked. I've actually got another one I opened. Kind of irritated because the Battle Droid's leg is crooked. If you look, it's crooked. Look down here. Look at this. Yeah, you can see it. I can see it on film right here. It looks like it's a broken leg. Like in real life, a broken leg. Like it's. So it is what it is, guys. Unfortunately, that's what I got. But I'm not gonna say a whole lot. I got these on Disney Plus. Now, surprisingly, Disney Plus was $5 cheaper than everybody else. When you look around at this figure and the price, everywhere I've seen is $44.99. So Disney was $39.99. So I snatched 2 of these and 2 more Mace Windu Battle Clone packs. So here we go. Here is the mummy. Just kidding. Here's all the stuff for, I believe, both of the, yeah. Oh, well, no. The weird part is this little antenna that comes with the droid comes in a separate, so I'm not understanding why they had to do that, but this Battle Droid's leg looks, from the initial, looks straight, so that's a plus. Let's open him first anyway. Just rolling him out there. There we go. So B1 Battle Droids. I feel like his head's a little cocked. Seems like these just have a hard time being in the position you want or need them to be in. I don't know. Clone Trooper. One of my new favorite figures, by the way. I always like Clone Troopers, and, you know, I've said before, if you've watched me, you can probably fast forward for a second, but I've said before that the original Clone Trooper molds, when the new Stormtrooper and the Clone Trooper molds started coming out, I'm like, yeah, I still like the original Clone Trooper molds. There's just something about them that makes them look cool. But now, no, not even close. This mold is 1,000 times better. So it took me a while. I mean, if you go back and watch some of my older videos, I probably said, hey man, this clone, this Order 66 pack, this type of clone with this is really neat. It's good. It's just as good as the other ones. Alright, hey, I made a mistake. I was wrong. It took me a while to figure out that, hey, these new ones are really cool. And you know what else is cool? The removable helmet with a head. You know, so we first went to the new clone sculpt. Head sculpt underneath, not painted. Okay, now we get the painted heads. I'll show that in a minute. But yeah, so I was like, this is different, and this is way better. So, all right, that's it. That's the interior. Had all that stuff in it. That's all you really need to see. Nothing special or fancy to show off. The box is nothing special or fancy. It just says Battle 2 and Battle Droid, or Battle Phase 2, and then Battle Verse. No, it didn't say Verse. Sorry, I just said that because that's what it looks like, kind of. Battle Droid and Phase 2 Clone. So there's that. I don't know if I can keep it to standing up, not to mention even being in the way. So let's scoot him over a little bit. He stands just fine. These things kind of seem like they're a little tricky to get to stand. They don't move the same exactly. This guy's already leaning a certain way. I feel like his body language and his head and everything seems to be leaning this way. If I let go of him, he's gonna kind of, oops. I try to keep him standing up. Which way is he gonna lean? See what I mean? He's wanting to go this way. They're not perfect, unfortunately. This one, yeah, I don't know. The head on this one is really, I just must wrap them in tight or something, and it kind of screws them up a little bit. I'm sorry, it's just not, something about these are just not quite right, and it makes it difficult to maneuver and get them, like I said, having a hard time standing him up. There we go, barely. But again, look what he's leaning. He's leaning towards that Phase 2 clone trooper. You can see it. So, at any rate, we're going to put his backpack and stuff on. So you can put, well, first of all, you can do the antenna alone, the solo antenna. You can put that on him if you'd like. If you think that you like that look, then by all means you can do that. So you get this look here, straight from the movie. You know, Clone Wars made these things a lot cooler, obvious't, and funnier, comedic. But you know, when you look at the grand scheme, and you can always pull these up, by the way. These antennas come up on this one, or you can keep them down, and you can put the gun on the backpack, and it holds that about broke that. Gotta be careful with these. You can put the gun up here, and it holds in place. But honestly, they should have done a little better job on these pegs. I'm gonna be honest. I've noticed that with the older ones, and or the ones I had before previously, and they fall off, especially if you barely knock them or put any kind of pressure or anything like that. They just don't quite sit upright like they should. I'm gonna do my best just to try to keep him upright. He's gonna stand, but I'm telling you, a little wiggle, a little movement, if to bump into this thing. Yep, I'm just enough. There we go. Let's get him back up. So anyway, there's your battle droid. Now onto him. Comes with the long blaster rifle that they always get, and then can't remember the name of this. It's the equivalent of the E11 for stormtroopers, but this thing. And here he is. So these are really, really good looking molds. They did a good job putting this all together. He's got the option of a removable helmet. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes you kind of gotta be careful. I don't want to pull his head off, but he can definitely hang on to his helmet if you want him to. That's what he looks like with his helmet off. But it is cool to be able to have these without helmets. We're going to start seeing a lot more of these. Obviously, the new Phase 2 or Phase 1s just came out too. They're available in some places already. But anyway, there he is. So I'm going to throw that back on. We're going to put the helmet on because I prefer helmeted clone troopers because they look like, well, stormtroopers / clone troopers anyway. I love the Phase 2 troopers when they came out in Revenge of the Sith. I just was really, really pleased with the look. You know, being a guy who likes stormtroopers anyway, I think they're cool looking figures. And when they came out, I'm like, yeah, I like the new Phase 2 were just badass, to say the least. So really cool figures in general. So I always liked them. You know, always intrigued to grab any kind of clone figure I could when I started getting into this hobby a few years back, 5-6 years back now. And, you know, seeing where we've came from with what we've got, you know, the original orange and blue line, you know, we're looking at, I think they're, you know, they come out in 13. So you're looking at 11-year-old figures now. Definitely have retooled some on these. Some of these figures they've retooled and done a good job. You know, what was our first Phase? You know, really think about where was our first Phase 2 clone trooper? What which one did we get first? Um, you think of the orange and blue line. We didn't get a phase 2 in the orange and blue. You got Commander Cody, you got a Sergeant, you got a phase 1 clone. So they did the phase 1 stuff in the original. It wasn't until, I'm going to be honest, I think the first phase 2 was the EE clone pack. It would have been either the Order 66 pack or the EE. No, sorry, not the EE, the Amazon 4-pack that come with the clone commander with the yellow phase 1 yellow one, with the one that looks like this, because I've got several. I've got like 8 or 9 of those. And then it had a stormtrooper and the TIE pilot guy. No, the First Order stormtrooper commander, and what was the other one? I don't remember now. I can't believe I can't think of it. But anyway, that may have been, honestly, I think that may have been the first phase 2 clone that we got in line. The first single carded phase 2 clone would have been one of them. Probably the Camino clone was the first in the new style too. Because I'm trying to think, when you think of the Clone Wars, I think that was the first. That was our number 1 figure that came out, I believe. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, trying to remember years. How many? That was 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So, we've come a little way in that short amount of time. But again, to say the least, this is a good mold, great figure. So, all right, guys, there you go. There is the total package there of 2. You've got your battle droid and now your phase 2 clone trooper, so that's pretty cool. And again, I don't know if Disney Plus still has these. I just happened to, they came out on May 4th. I ordered 2 of these, and then again I ordered 2 of the Mace and 187 2-pack just for the clone, because I already got one. I've got 4 of those now, so sold one on eBay. Just the Mace by himself, sold it. And I just listed one yesterday, or today, excuse me, not yesterday, today. Just took pictures yesterday and then listed it today. So, and I've got another one I haven't opened yet. It took the clone out, but I'm going to do that pretty soon. But at any rate, they're always cool. But Disney, yeah, that was a place to go. So if they still got it, $39.99 is cheapest one you can get. Order 2 of these and you get free shipping. The old ship magic, so to speak. So you can get that free on 75. So 2 of these will put you at 75 easily, and then you can double up on your troops. So there you go, guys. There's a little tip for you, as well as a look on these guys now. So thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, give it a like, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And as always, with the phase 2 clone trooper and battle droid, I'm Beast and Beast Toys. We'll see you.